Afterwards, Reen returned straight to the dormitory. And after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. You can now view the overall achievements and character tabs of your notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing the touchpad button or choosing Note from the camp menu and then selecting their respective tabs. Alright, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight. You can explore Class 7's dorms on the night before each free day. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Reen's room. Hello! Greetings, friends. That's two different intros. That Gaming Author here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel. In the last episode, we explored more of the campus, and got acquainted with some of the other students. This episode, we're going to start off by handing out the handbooks to everyone. And that room is not being used. So, let's go talk to all our fellow classmates. Hey there, Reen. Something the matter? Toa gave me Class 7 student notebooks to hand out earlier, so I'm just going around delivering those. Here's yours, Elliot. Ooh, thanks. Anyway, were you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing per se, just doing the fingering and the motions. The wind orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get in some practice tonight instead. Wow, you're really into your music, huh? I can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. Your room's chock full of musical stuff, too. It's not that much, honestly. It'd be nice if the walls in these dorms were a bit more soundproof, though. Then I'd be able to play all night without bothering anyone. Spoken like a true music nerd. At least I can play as much as I want during the afternoons. It really would be nice if the walls in these dorms had better soundproofing, though. Oh well, it's an old building apparently, so I guess I'll just have to deal with it. Yeah, I can understand where he's coming from. Yeah, this should be Machias' room. Who is it? It's me, Reen. I've got something here for you. I'll be right there. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How did you know I was studying, though? You've got pencil marks all over the side of your hands. Well then, you should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they'll be pretty hard, too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show up those snobby upper-class students. I'll see you tomorrow, then. Yeah, good night. Can I go in? Alright, I assume it just stays closed. And this should be Eustace's room. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got your student notebook here. Very well. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? I was simply reading. Oh, what kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge your mundane little questions? Huh? While we may live in the same dorm, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. You're right. I'm sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. Was that meant to be a warning? He doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. But maybe he's got a good heart. Evening, Reen. What's up? Actually, I was just looking for you. I've got your student notebook here. Here you go. Oh, I was wondering when that'd come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. And no worries. The room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's a sort of ornament made in the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. I see. It really does give the whole room an exotic feel. You've got your brushes out too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you feel like it. Will do. Anyway, might be a good idea to rest for the day. I'd recommend you get a little relaxation in too, Reen. I think I can manage that. Aw, Gaius is nice. I love the whole cast of this game, this whole series. It's all just so good. I need to give Elisa her student notebook too. Right, here goes. Who is it? It's me, Rain. What do you want? What are you even thinking coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night? Okay, good point. I wouldn't have under normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you. Rain explained that Towa asked him to hand out everyone's student notebooks. Oh. Okay, wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, just hold on a second. Rain took out Elisa's notebook. It should be this one. Let's see. Elisa, don't read that! I can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook it is without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. Or so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night, then. Guess I'll have to back off for tonight. But it seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? Who knows? This should be Fee's room. Who's there? It's me, Rian. I've got something here for you. Coming. Cheers. Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. It's fine. I'm surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah, just wanted to give you the notebook. Right. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up with a student here anyway. This should be Laura's room. Hey, Laura, you in there? Is that you, Rin? I'll be right there. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking, and you're covered in sweat. I was just practicing with a wooden sword. I must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. That's some concentration, all right. Maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room, too. You certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime, too. Well then, good night. Good night. This should be Emma's room. Yes, who is it? It's me, Reen. Do you have a moment? Oh, Reen, I'll be right there. Thank you. Oh, on an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. How about you? I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what the culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Oh, right. Joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them sound really good, or seem really good. Alright, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Elisa soon. Did you hear us just now? Well, you weren't exactly quiet. I think Elisa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. But don't worry, I'm sure it will all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night. Thank you for bringing me my notebook, too. Oh, well, she was pleasant. Okay, and then I think this room's unused. Yeah. Alright, so we could head back to our room and progress the story, but I'm pretty sure there's a certain someone down here we can talk to. Aha. You really can't beat an ice-cold beer after work. No, wait, maybe you can, with 2 ice-cold beers. Have you been drinking all night? At least try not to fall asleep here, okay? I don't want you to catch a cold. Don't you worry your pretty little head about me. I'm indestructible. Especially since I've got the day off tomorrow. You say that like it totally excuses your entire night of drinking. Well, anyway, you were nice enough to take on some work for the student council, so that's a load off my shoulders. I'm looking forward to seeing how you perform tomorrow. Right. Wow, she went from plaster to bastard in the blink of an eye. Looks like there's a lot more to her than I thought. Really though, how great is that? We're all free to do whatever we want tomorrow. And the only proper way to celebrate is drinking the night away. Or maybe not. I love the characters in this game. They're all so awesome. Well, time to turn in for the night. Well, if I can go the right direction, that is. Should I call it a day? Choosing to rest will cause the date to change and the main story to advance. Yeah, let's go. I do like that these games do that. They give you a warning before like a decision progresses the plot forward. So, this is how the general structure of quests are handled in this game. Sorry, I need to stretch my legs a little bit. So, the ones marked required are, well, required. These ones are just general side quests that you don't have to do, but doing them will yield rewards for you. So, Noteworthy Loss, Client Colette. I kind of dropped my student notebook and now I can't find it anywhere. Would anyone be willing to help me look? I'll be looking for it on the first floor of the Student Union building, and I'd really appreciate it if someone lent me a hand. So we'll keep that in mind. Orbital Delivery. Client George. I've just finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech here at the Engineering Club, but I need someone to deliver everything. Stop by the Engineering building, left at the Student Union building, and I'll tell you more. George, Year 2, Class 3. Task, Old School House Mystery. I have reason to believe that strange phenomena have been occurring in the Old Schoolhouse of late. As such, I would like to request that 1 or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office on the first floor of the main building. Principal Van Dyke. 1 from the principal, 1 from the engineering club, and oh, hey, another 1 from a first year, or 1 from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about that 1 from the engineering club too. It sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. You can now view the Quests tab in your notebook. The Quests tab automatically records the progress of all quests, extracurricular activities you undertake. It can be accessed by pressing the touchpad or by choosing Note in the camp menu, followed by Quests. Some quests must be completed in order to advance the main story. These quests have a required mark next to their name, and the story will progress only once they've been completed. Quests without this mark are not essential for advancement, and will disappear from the list if not undertaken in a timely manner. On free days, special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters. These are called social links. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, but your bond with that character will be strengthened. When the time of day advances to evening, all daytime bonding events and quests will no longer be available. In exchange, you'll receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger an evening-exclusive bonding event. So, I think it allows us to, hang on, do we have to leave here to open up the city map? Or do we not have access to the city map yet? Oh, someone's still here. You're looking pretty busy there, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carried them up here and I'm already totally beat. I can believe that. Seems like there's food in one of these too, so I should probably look through them. Well, I am already here. Should I give him a hand? So that's a potential hangout, essentially. We'll consider who we can hang out with soon enough. And it looks like we can hang out with Sarah as well. Maybe. I don't know. First, I want to see if we can gain access to the general city map, because that will actually show us who we can hang out with. The weather is beautiful today. Right then, let's head out. At the center of Trista is a shopping district. You can purchase a variety of items in the stores there. Brandon's General Goods stocks ingredients and accessories. The Sage is a boutique selling clothing, footwear, and accessories. Keen's Bookstore sells reading materials such as newspapers and, obviously, books. Kirsch's Cafe and Inn stocks food items. You can also pay a small fee to rest here and restore your CP. You can now use the square button to access the quick travel menu. So that's the menu I was looking for. Okay, so it looks like we can actually hang out with the max amount of people today. So we can hang out with Emma, Machias, and over at the Academy, Laura. Looks like those are the only people we can hang out with so far. And it also shows us where required quests are. So, since Sarah isn't a potential social link, let's go ahead and talk. Yeah, I'm calling them social links, whatever. Let's go ahead and talk to her, since it won't trigger any optional cutscenes or anything like that. Oh, hopping right on it? Aren't you the diligent student? I'll bet Toa's got you so wrapped around her finger already that she snaps her fingers and you leap into action. No, that's not how it is. And besides, I'm not even sure what to think of you sitting here relaxing after dumping all that work on me. Hey now, I'm an instructor. This is my precious day off, so let me just be completely unproductive for one day, okay? I feel like in your mind, every day is a day off. I leave it to you to give the student council whatever help they need. Just remember, poor little Toa would be sad if you didn't. She might even sniffle and shed a single tear. Wow. Just guilting us right on into it, aren't you? Whatever. We've got this. So, as per the norm, we are going to be going around town talking to everyone. I apologize if that's not to your cup of tea, but you know what, whatever. This is my playthrough, I can do what I want. Hi, are you going to school today too? You guessed it. You're Harrison and Hannah's son, aren't you? I'm Rian. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm Kurt. I'm gonna go shopping for Mommy now. We're having curry for dinner tonight. It's gonna be so good. Oh, I haven't had curry in so long. It tears up my insides something fierce, but man is it good. Oh, hello there. You're from the nearby dormitory, aren't you? Has everything settled down for you now? Everything seemed pretty chaotic for all of you until last week or so. It really has. Thanks again for your help. Sorry that we were only able to visit with you briefly when we first moved in, too. Oh my, how polite of you. But really, it's fine. No need to worry. Just remember that you always have a neighbor you can count on. Likewise. Trista's a nice town for students, if you ask me. There are plenty of shops, and it's close to Heimdall if you ever feel the need to see the big city. Please feel free to ask us if you need anything. We're always happy to help. Aw, well thank you. That's very much appreciated. I don't know if there's anyone upstairs, but I always like to check, just to make sure. Because when I play these games, I like to make sure I'm getting every single line of dialogue I can find. I feel like I wouldn't be doing the game's proper justice if I didn't. Also, why is the mic turned away from me? There we go. I feel like the mic's been slowly turning away this whole time. One of the red ones, eh? Well, whatever. Ask if you want something. Aren't shopkeepers supposed to be friendly? Student, huh? Well, take a look around. So, this is a pawn shop. This is an interesting shop. Basically, you can get better items for the ones you have. So, if we were to trade in 3 tier bombs, we would get a tier bomb as an upgrade. And the same goes for everything else. Ooh. Zemurian ore shard. These are very nice. I don't know if we'll ever get enough U materials for it, though. Screw ground bait, I want those. I want those. We'll talk about why those are so good later on. But just keep in mind that you're going to want Zemurian ore. Or Zemurian, I don't know. I don't know how it's pronounced. I was once told that free days were set up as a means of helping students to become more independent. So, try not to let this go to waste. I'm sure that your parents would be upset if you did such a thing. Try not to laze your way through the day just because you have no classes. Believe me, I don't believe in using free time as just... okay, I guess that's going to always be the same. I love spending as much time as I can doing my productive crap. I love just keeping myself busy with creative projects. Is there anyone else in here? Okay. Hey, can you do me a favor? Me? Well, if I can help, sure. I'm having some underwear trouble. Could you compare these to the pair I'm wearing? I want to know which ones are cuter. You... what? Take it easy. I'm just joking around. What's with this girl? She's an interesting one. Now that was a reaction. You seem like a guy worth teasing. Welcome to the Trista branch of Lesage. Our store features an assortment of fashions you'd find in our main branch in Heimdall, as well as goods for students. If you ever feel like your wardrobe needs a little refreshing, stop by and we'll find something just for you. We fully intend to provide you students everything that you expect. If you have any requests or feedback on our lineup and service, please tell me. So here we can get armor, as well as some accessories. I don't think we'll ever get armor from here, though. I think the armor we get in the student store is... I think that's better. I think the student store should be open by now. Most of the new students come in to buy stationery from us this time of year. It's always fun to show them around since they seem like they're having a good time. April's always a good month. We just got a bunch of stationery and other writing stuff in stock. If you want to write on something fancy, our store is the place to be. Alright. You drive a hard bargain, little missy. Huh. The stock here isn't bad, considering how small the town is. Everything's quite a bit cheaper at our shop, though, due to our consistently priced bulk buying strategies. I happen to know a thing or two about business management, thanks to growing up helping my dad with his shop. All this business discussion when I only came here to buy a notepad. That'll happen to you, man. You get started talking one topic, that's all you're gonna do. The food here is so fresh. I love it. It's nice and cheap, too. Saves me the money to use on clothes. I'd definitely recommend this place to students like you. Yo, you're that first year working with the student council, aren't you? Council? Did I say council? They're always helping us Trista folk out. Which means you probably will too. Nice to meet you in that case. We're all pretty indebted to Toa thanks to all the help she's given us. Here's hoping you'll do the same. And I think he's just, yeah. So we can get some accessories from him as well as ingredients for cooking, which is a mechanic we haven't quite learned yet, so spoiler alert, we're gonna have a cooking mechanic. Not too big of a spoiler, I'd say. There's no need to go into the train station right now. Right now, at least. Can we go into the radio station? We can. Let's see. Okay. Radio Trista will be debuting a new program tonight. I can hardly wait. What could it be about? My heart's racing just imagining the possibilities. This new program is going to be good, whatever it is. I suppose I'll need to work extra hard to find some material now. Okay, so whatever this monk kid is obsessed with is probably related to the radio. Welcome to Radio Trista. We have a variety of radio programs to match any listener's needs. Please take the time to tune in if you have an orbital radio. We have a variety of radio... Okay, this is she. Oh, if you have any feedback on our programs and lineup, just stop by and let us know. I have a feeling Monk probably stops by very frequently. Is there anyone in the center? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Machias. Oh, yeah, we can hang out with him. I forgot, we checked the city map. Sarah really needs to calm down with all the drinking. Just the other day, she got really drunk and started complaining to me about all sorts of different things. Mostly about how she can't handle the vice principal and how she's worried she'll never find the right man for herself. Even listening tires her me out. Or even, wow. What was that sentence? You guys can read. When she's not rambling, she's a real beauty too. Maybe she should try laying off the alcohol for a while. Another year of excited students happily interacting with those who live here. It's a familiar sight here in Trista, but a comfortable one. Thor's Military Academy, with its long and distinguished history, is Trista's pride and joy. Don't you forget that now. Alright. Oh, there we go. Would you look at that? One of the new recruits. How'd you like a nice meal? We've got some good stuff on our menu, and we make it fast. Order whatever your little heart desires. Oh, and by the way, if you see a free table, go ahead and use it to study. Oh, that's nice. Snag yourself a girlfriend yet? Who's to say I want a girlfriend? Well, what are you waiting for? You won't be young forever, so you gotta do the stuff while you can. Okay, whatever. So yeah, like the tutorial said, if we rest, it not only heals our HP and EP, but it recovers CP as well. I think it recovers like 100 CP. So if you just want to gain CP real fast, you can spend money and stay at the inn, or do what I prefer doing, and to just grind against enemies to gain your... to up your CP. I'm getting all tongue-tied. It's been a while since I talked for this long of a period of time. It's like I'm adjusting to it again. It's been a long time since I did a proper Let's Play. And I mean, the whole beginning of this game has basically been voiced cutscenes, so I haven't really needed to commentate as much, but, you know, here we are. We're all hanging out and talking a lot more. I think there are only a few more places to check now. Man, the weather's perfect today. The fish are really going to be biting today. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Hey there, haven't met you yet. You've got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from Class 7. That's right, my name's Rain Schwarzer. Are you a first year too? Yup, I'm Kenneth Lakelord, Class 2. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back, you'd like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise, he's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing? Catch on quick. Trista's supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. I'm just trying to figure out the right spot. Seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but how did you know that? Just a hunch. Is this new dialogue because I'm playing New Game Plus? I don't think I noticed that in my last save file. Well then, from one fisherman to another. Are you sure I can have these? I feel kind of bad just getting all this stuff for nothing. Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content. What? Just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah, once you've started landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes? Points? What's going on? Now that that's all explained, it's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing in the pond on campus if you want to join me. I'm still confused about some of the stuff he said, but oh well. Still, Now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see. The label says it's made by the Lake Lord Company. Wait a minute, isn't Lake Lord his last name? His family must be pretty famous then, and I'd assume experts on fishing. He was looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent fishing spot. The pond he mentioned is available too, so maybe I'll give that a shot when I have the time. You can now view the fishing tab in your notebook. And yeah, so you have a limited amount of times you can fish, and you can go to quite a number of spots. And fishing basically yields quite a number of rewards. So, hang on, let's see, can we go in here yet? Okay, we can. Anyone home? Hello? My husband's become completely unbearable. The only words out of his mouth when he comes home at night are bath, dinner, and sleep. What, has he convinced himself that I'm his personal maid? I can't stand him anymore. He has no respect for the fact that I take care of everything at home. Aw, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I should get this room cleaned up before dinner. I wouldn't want my home tutor to show up while it's still a mess. Where'd my chair go? I finally managed to get Annie to stop hanging all over me, too. I can't imagine a worse place to study than right here. Oh! Found your chair, my dude. Hey, I saw a weird guy at the river earlier. He had a bucket and a long stick and was just staring at the water. I wonder what he was doing. I wonder what that guy at the river was doing. I should talk to him if I see him again. Well, I certainly do wonder what he was doing. Alright, we should have just a few more places to stop by on our tour of the city. My sister's the receptionist at Thor's. Sounds like she's got a busy month ahead of her. Maybe hanging out with Kay will cure my boredom. My sister... Okay, this... Oh, she... Okay, so he says the same thing. I gotta annoy Teisel some more today. This'll teach her to make fun of me. I don't know how you're not bored of this yet. You get that she's just going to tell you off again, don't you? Okay. Like I said, I always just gotta check, just in case. Is there anyone in the... Okay, so there's someone up here. A student from Thor's will be coming here to help us today. She apparently wishes to be a sister, too. I look forward to her arrival. I'm sure there'll be much I can teach her. Always gotta check. Gotta get all that flavor text. Around 50 years have passed since the Orbital Revolution took place. Our lives have become far more convenient now thanks to the invention of orbments. However, it is important that we remain humble, even now. One must never forget to be thankful for the life they've been given. It is important that we always remain humble, regardless of anything else. One must never forget to be thankful for the life they've been given. Oh yeah. That's a practice I've been trying... That's like a philosophy I've been trying to put to practice far more often. It's very important to just stay grateful, because, I mean, if you don't, you're always going to be chasing things that don't matter. Oh, hello. If you're looking for someone, you're probably out of luck. Almost everyone's gone. It is our free day after all. Can't let it go to waste hanging around in a dorm. Yeah, you have a good point. And I don't think there's anyone else in here. They don't let you go further into the dorms anyway, so I didn't bother exploring. They usually only let you access that first floor. The upper-class dorm houses not only the upper-class students, but their personal servants as well. Those servants are all very capable. Sarifa has always been amazing, and one of the new arrivals, Celestine, is especially talented. But I could learn something from practically every servant here. Unlike me, Sarifa and Celestine both serve highly regarded households. I'm sure there's plenty I can learn from them. Okay. Wonder what their deal is. Is there anyone else here, or is it just Blue Man? Hey, Blue Man. Welcome to the upper-class dormitory. As its name would imply, this is the dormitory for students in classes 1 and 2. I beg your pardon, but I cannot quite place your uniform. Ah, my apologies. The red uniform represents Class 7. Aha! I am familiar with that name, but I've not yet seen the uniform. Congratulations on your successful enrollment. Are you here to visit one of our students? I would be more than happy to call someone for you. Oh, no, I was just stopping by. Is that so? A member of the family I serve has also enrolled this year, much like yourself. It might not be my place to say, but I do hope that you get along with the upper-class students. And I'd like that too. I was transferred here to keep a watchful eye on a member of the family I serve. Although my opportunities to interact with you and your classmates will be few and far in between, I sincerely hope that you will get along swimmingly with the upper-class students. Yeah, here's to hoping. Anyway, we've gone on long enough on this episode, but before we finish, I'd like to go ahead and try my hand at fishing. Wait, we want to go this way. Just to show you what the fishing mechanic's like. I don't think there's anyone here to talk to, so you usually want to look for a good spot. There we go. So, here's how it works. Cast our line. ... exclamation mark. X button. Mash whatever button comes up on the screen as fast as you can. Shit. This is a hard one. Why did I get such a hard one right off the bat? Why is it turbo mode? Ah, turbo mode. Go away. Alright, let's try that again, because holy crap, what in the world was that all about? Why are we getting such a hard one right off the bat? Oh no, my arm's getting fatigued! Yes, we got it! Why was that so hard?
Wow, this is a big one!
It's never that. Maybe it's a New Game Plus thing. Oh man. That was tough. Alright. Well, with that out of the way, next time on Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel, we will head into Thor's Military Academy and begin work on our student council requests. I'll see you guys then.